Tell me, Kyle, do you remember the days of Pearl Harbor?
Yes, back right before Vietnam.
Yep, when the evil crow monsters decided to attack American soil.
There's a fucking at the end of that game, right? You see the crows again, but they have dog heads, and then you meet dogs with crow heads, and it's proper fucked up.
That's kind of cool. This monster's fucked up. It's like a massive Wolverine made out of skulls and bones, and it looks like it's like the love child of the bony Wolverine and a Pikachu.
The love child of bone. Well, I encountered this in episode 6, I'm going to say, which was the short episode because it broke my compressor. All the lightning, like the moment I entered this fight, it basically just fucked everything.
Really?
And I couldn't render the back half of the video, so that's why that episode is shorter. And it killed me loads, and I came back to this a while later because I'd gotten a lot stronger. And I'm wearing some armor with high bolt resistance because he obviously uses electric. And he's an optional boss. He is Darkbeast Paarl.
Right. Could you not just go in as like a rock type, and that way he wouldn't be able to do damage to you?
If only. Unfortunately, there's no. Maybe that's arcane. I don't know. There's a ton of different stats, I guess, that I just can't understand. And I finished the game by this point.
You finished the game?
Yeah, I finished it. Hence, we're doing all these boss videos. There's no point in me publishing them if I couldn't bring myself to finish the thing, could I? So.
I guess, yes.
There you go. He is apparently weak to arcane and fire, but not in a hugely noticeable way. But he is resistant to blunt. I know that much because I recently just got I think it was called a Tonitus, which is a big mace that you can electrify, and that was doing shit all against him, even when upgraded quite far.
Right.
But basically, this guy is you have to run into him all the time. You've got to be under his legs, or you're going to get slaughtered by his vicious claws.
You mentioned like arcane and stuff, and like as someone who hasn't played this game, are there like spells that do different types of damage?
I have no idea what arcane does because so blood tinge is your projectile weapon damage, your guns or whatever, and that's pretty obvious because you know when you go to buy a gun, it's got a blood tinge, and you need to have a high enough blood tinge to wield it.
Of course.
But I'm not entirely certain what arcane does. I think some of the weapons do arcane damage. I don't know how that manifests. I never used them. I think I got some weird shell quite near the end of that game that I don't know if it enchants an arcane weapon or enhances it. It's weird. It's not something I ever really delved into. I stuck to the old axe, a sword, and basically that.
Yeah, I mean, last time like I said, I need to catch up on your Let's Play. Last time I saw that, you were using some weird weapon that you could like detach and have two of them, and then you could have just one combined.
Yeah, what was I don't remember what that might have been. I tried out a load of weapons. The big sword, I can't remember what it's called, but that's like the sheath of your sword, of your smaller sword, is in fact a bigger sword. You just shunk it in there and start wielding this huge ass great sword.
This sounds like Ruby except Grimdark.
Oh god, why'd you have to?
Because you're like detaching weapons and shooting things, and then you've got like a weird scythe that's actually like a skateboard. It's weird.
Well, this game isn't quite as creative as that, I guess. But yeah, you can basically stagger him by using an R2 charge attack to the chest, and that works with their single-handed weapons as well, so he's not all that difficult, but if you're not, like, I'm fucking this up here because I'm miles away from him, trying to dodge him. That's the wrong attitude, I found. You should be trying to dodge into him, and then he just can't hit you, unless he does the area of effect attack he's charging right now. But he was a bitch. I died a lot of times on him. Couldn't find anyone to help me, sadly. Yeah, like I said, though, he is optional. Behind him are these huge doors, and that'll lead you back to Old Yarnum. And obviously you access them through the Unseen Village, the Hypojin Gal or something. It's in the episode 6, I believe. I'm not sure how to get to him, but yeah, that was Darkbeast Paarl.
Awesome.
He's a beautiful creature. And thank you.
You're welcome.